Okay, in this tutorial we're going to go over fonts and typefaces. A lot of it is going to be installing fonts, which is going to be the first thing we're going to do. We're also going to take a look at just how to work with typefaces, kerning, your layout. And this is a little bit more specific. This is once you start to get out of the work that I have already done by making everything you need already in one box. This will allow you to just kind of experiment a little bit more with a certain font that you think will look a little better. Or let's say your logo has a lot of curly fonts and script fonts. Being able to mess with different fonts that will complement your brand might also help. So I'll go ahead and get started here. As you can tell, this is a social media graphic. This is just a square graphic for Instagram and all that fun stuff, which by the way does come with your brands. I'm not sure if this one comes in the free one. It might, but it is for sure on the premium one. If you have not gone premium, I would strongly suggest it. I have made it so that everything you need is there, and I mean it's like less than $100, so it's not a bad deal. Alright, so we're going to install this font. I have actually gone and uninstalled it from my computer just to be able to show you. It's asking me, that I'm missing the font. It doesn't know what to do. I can click OK and it'll change it to, most of the time it'll do Myriad. Yeah, Myriad Pro, that's what it did. I'm just gonna go back here and I'm gonna do Command Z. Now here's my font. It's called Babas. I think it is a free font, so you can get it anywhere at any time. And we're going to double click the font. This is how to install a font. It's really easy. You just double click the font, click install font. It's telling me that I already have it, so I'm just going to override it. Install checked. And there it is. Where did it go? Babas. There we go. There's our font. We should be able to play with it now. So we hop back into Photoshop. If we double click this, okay, it's telling me, there we go. Okay, so I was able to recognize the font just like I needed to. So we're gonna mess with this for a little bit here. Let's just say I'm just gonna get rid of Sunday at 10 a.m. and we're just gonna play with starting next Sunday phrase. So what I just did was just simple commands like double clicking and deleting. If you want to select everything with your keys, you can just do Command A. That'll select everything for you. We're gonna go to our character palette over here, and if you don't have it in your Photoshop window, you can always go to Windows up here and click character. Now I just got rid of it, so I'll bring it back in. Character, there it is. And we can play with our size. So let's just say 55, just because I like even numbers. Let me just copy this real quick. So I'll do Command C, Command A, Command C, and then Command V to paste. If you can see this right here, we have two lines of text overlapping each other, and this function right here controls that. Now you can just go to auto and there's nothing to worry about. Every time you go under, it should be able to just arrange it properly for you. But now let's just say you want more space. So you can just click any of the numbers and experiment with them. Or you can just come over here. There's like a little hand with two arrows pointing side to side. You can grab that and adjust it as you wish. I'm just gonna leave it here at 75 again. This right here will help us arrange the spacing. Now the Babas font, as you can tell, I already had a certain amount of space there, is really tight, and it kind of makes it a little hard to read sometimes. So in order to compensate that, what I did is sometimes I would make the font a little smaller, so we'll do like 40, and then I'll just space my letters up a little bit, like there. Maybe let's go to 50, since there we go, that looks a little better. We can also play with, this is technically the height, your vertical scale of your font. We can make it really tall if we want to do something like that. I don't see why you would, but that's if you want. I'm a fan of just really square kind of fonts. Like I like a letter to be able to almost take the space of an entire square. And so I would probably do this, bring it to a little bit smaller, maybe right there. That would feel a little better about life. I can do 80. So let's do that. And this we can see our font just kind of changing shapes a little bit. That can make your font a little wider or a little thinner. So you can play with both of these, and you can literally tweak your font as you wish. I mean, you can go on forever on this thing. So we'll just leave it at 100% now, and it's all percentage, so you can always do 10%, 20%, 100%. There we go. Some other cool little features that your character palette will help you with is making sure that everything inside your text area, in this case this text area, has a certain format that you want it to have. Now everything is on caps, so I can use Bebas actually is a caps font, so we're okay there. But if you're using another font where you want to make them all caps, and you want to go and you originally did it without caps, you can actually just click this button and all your fonts or all your letters go to caps. Really convenient. This will make it a little bolder, and this is italics. So if you've ever used Microsoft Word, same concept. And then there's some additional tools around here, like underlining or doing these kinds of things to crossing your paragraph, or you can mess around all you want with this whole palette, but I just went over the basics. Let me just go over color real quick. You can change your color from here. It's really easy to mess around with these features on Photoshop, and I think that should be it. This whole palette right here will help you kern your text as you need to. And for layout, again, this is pretty much all you need to do. Double spacing, single spacing, arranging all your entire lettering layout. You can do it all right here. It's really easy. And we went over how to install a font, so I think we're done today. For more support tools and articles, be sure to visit the Church Identity support page. Just be sure to click on the link below. Also, did you know you can make money with the Church Identity? Click on the link below to find out how you can start making 20% from each referral. You can become a Church Identity affiliate for free today.